everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. Before we get any further, I do want to give a big thank you to Modelones for sponsoring today's video, along with sending over this Polygel nail kit for me to try. In today's video, I am going to be unboxing this nail kit. Just a quick little thing, this Polygel kit does include a nail lamp, which is pretty exciting. And then of course, after the unboxing, I will also be using this kit to do some Polygel nails. I feel like I haven't done some Polygel nails in a minute. I did start my YouTube channel off by doing Polygel nails, and I really love a gel. I'm definitely a gel girly. I did kind of transition more over into nail extensions or like gel extensions just because I became addicted, but I also still love Polygel. So you guys know me, I love trying out these different like Polygel kits. So I will be using this kit today. Before we jump in here, I also did want to talk about the Modelones Amazon Prime Day sales, including their Prime Day nail must-haves. So you can use code. That code will be valid through 7/16 through 7/17. So be sure to use that code to get 10% off. I will of course have that up on screen and in the description box below. Modelones will also have many more discounts during their Prime Day sales, up to 60% off. So this is really the time to stock up, try some new products, also stock up on your favorite products. Definitely an Amazon Prime Day nail must-have. This Polygel kit specifically, you can also get 10% off this Polygel kit, the one that I'm using in today's video. I will have that information on screen and of course down below in the description box. Prime Day does not last forever, so be sure if you want to pick something up, I would suggest picking it up during these Prime Day sales. Again, Modelones will be having many discounts. Take a look at all of their items during this sale, and don't forget that their products will be up to 60% off. So just be sure to check the description box. I do have a code for this Polygel kit that I'll have on screen and down below. And then I also do have that Nailed by Brandy 10 code where you can get 10% off specific items. And all of that information will be linked down below. It's kind of hard for me to mention everything included in that sale, but just check down below. And then of course also they have a lot of other items up to 60% off. I highly recommend you check out Modelones. They do have some amazing Polygel kits. I also do have other videos up on my channel using different like products from Modelones, Polygel kits, gel extensions, a lot of different items. So if you want to check out those videos too before deciding on making like a final purchase on something, you can always do that because I do have many other videos on my channel using products specifically from Modelones. So just be sure to check down below in the description box, and then I will also have some info up on screen about the Modelones Amazon Prime Day sale. And of course the nail must-haves, I will have stuff linked down below that I do recommend and the like currently sale prices. So let's jump in here. This is a 6-piece Polygel kit, and then of course it also does include a nail lamp like I had mentioned. So the first thing that we have here in this Polygel kit is the product catalog, and if you just flip through this, it just shows some other products that Modelones does have, like some of their dip powders or even their like little solid gel polish sets, their solid color cubes. We have like the essential items like their base top coat gel. So many items in here in this little product catalog. The next item that I have here is the nail curing lamp, and we also do have the user manual. And here is just the nail lamp. Let me flip through this real quick. I'm pretty positive that this is a 48-watt nail lamp. Yep, right here. So this is a 48-watt nail lamp. So this is a powerful nail lamp to be able to cure the polygel. We do have some preset timer buttons. We have 90 seconds, 60 seconds, and 30 seconds. And then here is just the underneath of all of the lights. And then of course we need the power cord, which is also included. So we have the little block here where you will plug into your outlet, and then this piece here will just be plugged in to the side of your nail lamp. The next item that we have is this bag full of different goodies. So I'm just going to open this up and we'll have a look at everything that's included in here. So the first thing that we have is a 100-180 grit buffer. We also have a 100-180 grit hand file. We have a pair of nail clippers to clip down the length of your natural nails. A small little dust brush. This kit also includes a pair of tweezers. We have a cuticle oil pen, a polygel brush and spatula tool. The brush is on one end and then the spatula is on the opposite end. We have this little cuticle pusher tool. You can use this end to push back your cuticles, and then this end is like a little cuticle cutter that you can go through and clean up your cuticle. We have some slip solution. I personally prefer just using rubbing alcohol, but this kit does include a little 15 ml bottle of slip. This kit also includes some nail decorations. We have this very beautiful glitter. I love me a beautiful like white iridescent glitter, and this is a mix of like finer and chunkier glitter. And then we also do have some rhinestones. These look to be like some purple and AB rhinestones. We have like some like teardrop shapes and then also some round rhinestones. And the last item that was included in that little baggie are some dual forms. So we have two different kinds of dual forms. We have the standard dual forms, and then we also have these much more curved dual forms. I personally don't really like these ones. I would prefer more so the standard dual forms. In this kit, we also do have the Polygel usage manual, and this just goes step by step on how to use. We have the nail removal, the nail preparation, and of course also the application step-by-step process, and also some pictures. The next two items that we have are the base coat and the top coat, and these are both 10 ml bottles. And last but not least, we also have the polygels. So this kit does include a total of 6 different polygel colors. All of these bottles are also 15 ml bottles, and for this specific color selection that I picked out, I did pick out the nude collection. I'm pretty sure there is a name for this collection, which will be down below in the description box, but all 6 of these colors are more so of a nude collection. And of course, I do want to swatch these for you guys, so I'm going to go ahead and just remove the little tabs off camera. That way it's a lot easier for me to swatch all 6 of these colors. So like I said, I just went off camera and opened these tubes of polygel. They did all come sealed. So the first color we have here is 223, and this is a dark brown. The next color is 224, and this seems to be more of like a caramel color. Very pretty. These, I'm kind of getting like fall vibes from these colors so far. The next one is 225. Ooh, this one's a really pretty nude. It's like a very pretty like light pink color. We have 226. This one is like pretty similar to this caramel color, but just like a little bit more lighter. Very pretty. This one might be my favorite so far. I do love all these colors though. 227. This one seems to be more of like an ivory color, but like, I don't know, not really ivory because it really isn't like a super off-white. It's still, I feel like it has like a hint of like brown in it. And the last color, 228, this one may be more of like an ivory. Yep, very pretty. It almost has like a light hint of pink in it too. These colors are gorgeous. This color kind of like gives like a sand color in my opinion. This is a nice chocolate brown. We have more of like a caramel color. This one is like that more like pink toned. We have a like a lighter caramel, and then also this one here, I don't know, kind of like eggnog color, kind of reminds me. And then this one's more of like an ivory color, an off-white with like a hint of pink. This is a great little polygel color collection. We have some great nudes. We have lighter and darker, which is really nice. You can also do a lot with this kit, and I am very excited to use these colors. So here is just a quick look at everything that is included in this Polygel kit. This is a great Polygel starter kit. We do have the 48-watt nail lamp, the base coat, the top coat. We get 6 different colors of Polygel. I specifically did pick out the nude color collection, but they also do have different like color collections available. So if nudes aren't really your thing, they do have some other color selections available, like I mentioned. And then of course we do have the essential items like a buffer, file, brush and spatula tool, some slip solution, and then also some other like little bonus items here with the dust brush, the cuticle cutter, and also some cuticle oil. So this is a great Polygel starter kit, and you might as well pick it up during the Modelones Amazon Prime Day sales. I would definitely say this is a nail must-have, especially if you want to start doing some polygel nails, if you want to give it a try, or of course if you just want to grow your collection and pick up this nail kit. That is also another great reason to pick this up, especially while it is on sale. So now I am ready. I'm not exactly sure what nails I'm going to do yet. I probably will end up using one of the Polygel colors. I'm going to have to give it some thought. I may do an ombre with this glitter. I don't know yet. I'm going to give it some thought, and then we will come back and then we will do some nails. Okay, so I am back, and I'm going to be completely honest with you all. I was sitting forever trying to decide what nail set I wanted to do. I don't know, it's just one of those days where the creative juices aren't really flowing, and I was just really confused on what nail set I wanted to do today. So I think I got it figured out after countless minutes sitting, scrolling through Instagram, scrolling through Pinterest, trying to find some nail inspiration. I think I want to do a bubble themed nail set. So I did see a video on Instagram. I'll go ahead and insert that video on screen so you all can see that video. That's kind of where my creative juices started flowing after I saw that video. And I was like, I kind of want to try something like that. So this may be a process. The nails may not turn out exactly how I want them to, but I want to try this. I want to give it a try. I love that bubble effect, and I just thought this was a pretty cool looking nail set. I mean, an amazing looking nail set. So I do have just a bottle here. I kind of played around with the bubbles already. That's why the bottle is squished, but I just have a little bit of water in here and some Dawn dish liquid, and then I just shook the bottle obviously to make some suds and some bubbles in here. So this is what I will be using. I may squeeze it out of the bottle, or I may try to squeeze some of the suds into like a little dish. That way I can pick them up. I don't know yet, but I hope that this kind of goes smoothly and I can get somewhat of a nail set out of this. So I did go ahead off camera and size out my dual forms. I just have my gloves on because I'm going to focus on the bubble part first on all of the nails. Then we'll go in with the polygel and the actual application process. I also do have a little flash cure light here. That way it's a lot easier to cure the bubbles in place. And then of course I will be using the top coat to get that bubble effect. So I don't really know how this is going to turn out yet. I'm honestly a little bit scared, but I do kind of have a backup plan. If the overall nail doesn't turn out, then I probably will do like an ombre with like the bubble effect at the tip of the nail. That's kind of what my backup plan is, but I am going to try doing the bubble effect over the entire nail. I just don't know how well it's going to turn out because I feel like if I have the bubbles on the nail and then I go in with polygel on top of that, isn't that kind of going to take away from the bubbles a little bit? I don't know for sure, but I'm going to go ahead and give it a try. So I am going to first start off with the top coat, and I'm just going to apply this to the nail. I think I'm going to go to almost the furthest line, or is that? Yeah, the furthest straight line from the top, because I'm going to do some like long square nails. So I'm just going to apply this top coat to that very like top straight line there, and just make sure I have a good coat of top coat applied. Then I'm going to take my bottle. I'm just going to give it a little shake just so we can make sure we have some good bubbles and suds in here. Then I'm just gonna open up the cap. This kind of gets a little tricky. And then I'm also gonna turn on my flash cure light just so it's on. And then I'm just gonna squeeze out those bubbles, covering the entire surface of the nail, and do my flash cure. Maybe it would have been better for me to hold the nail instead of having it on the nail stand so I could cure mainly the underside, but this may work. I'm just going to do a flash cure for a little bit just so the bubbles don't really move around too much, just so I can try to get that bubble effect on the nail. And then I will go into the large nail lamp, the one that was provided in this kit. Because of it being a 48-watt nail lamp, I'm going to do my full cure in there, and I'll do a full 60-second cure before wiping away the remaining bubbles. So now that I did the full cure, I'm just going to go in with a paper towel here and remove any of the remaining bubbles on the nail. And oh my goodness, look at how cool that looks. That looks so cool. Oh my goodness, I'm obsessed already. So in that video, they did use chrome powder. So I think I'm going to try that with this nail and just kind of experiment with it first and see how it looks. And then possibly I'll decide from there if I want to use it or not. So I do have this really pretty chrome powder. It's like iridescent. And I'm just going to take this little tool here and brush that. I'm not going to apply any like gel. I used a top coat, so the chrome, oh my goodness, that actually is pretty. Maybe going in with a little bit of chrome will be pretty. Let me try to scrub that. I don't really want to go in with another gel because, again, I feel like if I do that, then the bubble effect will disappear, if that makes sense. Because like applying a gel over top these bubbles, I don't know, but that is gorgeous. I think the chrome actually does give it a really pretty touch, and it doesn't take away from the bubbles either. You can see here that the bubbles are all still very visible. So let's just hope this works out. And when I actually go in with my nude Polygel, the bubbles will still be visible, because if so, this is going to be a pretty awesome nail set. So I think this nail looks good. I do have that chrome. It's a little hard to see, but I feel like after we have that dual form taken off, it is going to look a lot better. So I'm just going to repeat this same process to all of the other nails. And this is just the base or the top layer of the nails. And with dual forms, you always want to work with whatever you want shown on the top. You want to do that first, because this is going to be the top side of the nail. So that's the reason why we are working with this first. So I'm just going to repeat this process. Again, I am using a top coat for the gel layer on the nail. And that's kind of why the chrome powder also sticks to the nail without me needing to go in with like a chrome gel to the nail. So I'm just going to go in with my top coat layer again, and then I'll go in with my bubbles, I'll flash cure, and then just repeat that process, doing my full cure, going in with the chrome. And I'll repeat this to all of the nails, because honestly, this is pretty easy. It's a lot easier than I expected. I thought I was going to struggle a lot and wasn't going to get a really nice outcome, but I'm actually really surprised. So here are how the nails are looking after I have the bubbles, and I have decided for my thumbnail I'm going to do a YouTube short just because I feel like this is a super cool process. And I'm just loving these. This one I did mess up a little bit. It's because I didn't shake the bottle before doing the bubbles. It isn't terrible, but I do have like a little gap there. I'm not going to redo it because I feel like it honestly kind of gives the nail set a little bit of character. So one thing I would recommend is just take like an empty bottle, soda bottle, water bottle, whatever. And the way I got my bubbles is I put some Dawn dish liquid in this bottle, and then I filled it up with just a little bit of water, and then I just shook it up. And that's what created all of the bubbles. And then before doing each nail, I would recommend to shake before you go in with putting your bubbles, because I feel like that's what really helped me get those beautiful bubbles on the nail. This is what it looked like when I did not shake the bottle first and just kind of went in with the bottle that had been sitting from the last time I shook it when I did the pinky. Hopefully that makes sense. Overall though, these are looking so cool. The Polygel color I have decided to use was number 225, and I just thought this would be a really pretty color. It's like that pinkish color, and I thought this would be a nice color for the nail. So I'm going to do this color on all of the nails, and I'm just going to go in here with the Polygel, and then of course I'll be using my brush to mold out that Polygel. I'm not going to be doing any curing. I'm just going to be applying the Polygel to the nails, and then when I have it molded, I'll just place the nail tip back onto the nail stand. And then after I have them all molded out, that's when I will go in and actually apply the nail tips. So now that I have my Polygel molded to all of the doll forms, I am ready to apply them. So off camera, I did just go in with my peel off base coat. Keep in mind, if you do want the longevity of your nails, you will want to go in and prep your natural nails. But I'm now just going to apply these doll forms just like I usually would. I'm going to press down and then be sure to clean anything up before curing. Now that I have all of the dual forms applied, I am going to do a full 60-second cure. And here are how the nails are looking. I am super excited, and I'm also very happy to say that the Polygel did not affect the bubble design. I am so happy about that. These nails are honestly looking so cool. I love the texture and the design. I'm now going to pop off the dual forms because I have a peel off base coat on. My fingers are crossed that none of my nails fall off. Oh my goodness, look at how beautiful that is. Oh my goodness, I am screaming on the inside. These are so awesome. So far, so good. None of the nails popped off. Look at that. So I'm now going to go in with my filing. So I am just going to use a hand file to file. I'm not going to use the buffer because I don't want to buff away that bubble texture. So I'm just going to use a hand file. I may also go in with an e-file and try to clean around the cuticle area a little bit. I know that may take away some of the bubble design, but with dual forms, I feel like they do get a little messy from time to time. I don't know, I'm gonna try with the hand file first and just really crisp up that nail shape. I'm now going to take the little dust brush that was provided in the kit just to brush away all of the nail dust. I'm also going to take a lint-free wipe with some rubbing alcohol just to wipe the top and the underside of the nails. I am truly blown away with how freaking good these nails look. Like, I am obsessed. I am now going to go in with a layer of top coat to all of the nails, and then I will cure. The top coat just made the nails look even better, so I'm not going to do any nail art because these are just amazing how they are. And they actually remind me of like these little silicone molds that I recently got to use with like dual forms and polygel. I haven't used them yet, but I'm going to because this just makes me even more excited because these turned out really cute. I can't imagine how the silicone molds are going to work and how cute those nails are going to look. These also don't have any texture to them, which is really nice. I'm not a huge fan of texture. I like the look of it being texture, but I really like a shiny and smooth nail. So these are super cool. I do have this little like pack here of like some little starfish and some shells, and I don't know, I'm kind of just getting like a beachy vibe from these nails. So on this nail here, I also want to say, even though this one's different, I feel like it's super cute. Because me not shaking the bottle, it made the bubbles a little bit larger, and I think that kind of really complements the nail set. So on this nail, I'm just going to put like a little starfish and a little shell just to give a little bit more like summer vibe, beach vibe to this nail set. So here are how the nails are looking after I have the top coat applied, and then I also went in with a couple of charms. I also did do my thumbnail off camera. The bubbles for some reason didn't, like, I don't know, they don't look as good on this nail for some reason. You can still see them, but I feel like these nails are definitely a lot better. I did do the same process. Maybe it was just because the way I was filming like a YouTube short or Instagram reel style video, honestly, it's always a little bit more difficult than filming an actual like YouTube video. So I'm sure that's the reason I just didn't really see like the curing process, and with all the bubbles, maybe I didn't cure it fast enough and the bubbles were beginning to pop. Either way, love the nail set. I'm now going to go in with my cuticle oil. I'm going to apply that to my cuticles, rub that in to nourish them, and of course, like I always say, top off the nail set. And here are the finished look of the nails. This cuticle oil smells really, really good. It's also super nourishing, by the way. But here are the nails. I think they turned out super cute and very fun and cool. Definitely unique, but that's so fun. I love them. I'm so happy that they did turn out. When I saw this, it really got the creative juices flowing, but I was really scared that I wasn't going to be able to get a nice looking outcome. But I am really happy with these nails. The thumbnail, like I was saying, you can't really see the bubbles too much. I really don't know what went wrong there, but it's okay because I was definitely still able to do this nail set. The nails turned out super, super cute. I definitely recommend trying this out. It really did turn out to be a super fun looking nail set, and I'm sure you could come up with a lot of cool, different looking nail sets. Don't forget about the Modelones Amazon Prime Day sale. All of the information will be down below in the description box. I'll be linking some products down there along with the Polygel kit that I did use in today's video in case you guys do want to pick anything up for yourselves during this Prime Day sale. But here is how the finished nail set turned out. I did have a lot of fun playing around with this Polygel kit and then also trying out this bubble dual form nail hack. Super fun, and I absolutely love how these nails turned out. I really hope that you all did enjoy today's video. But as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.